Hello and welcome to another battle replay video by Lord Snake. As you can tell, since last time I cleared up my folder since there was a new patch, and I had a few replays saved, and then I realized that I wouldn't be able to record them because it would show the replay differently since it was out of date. So I'm going to start doing that a little bit differently in the future. Anyway, today I played as the Wood Elves and my opponent played as the Warriors of Chaos. My opponent brought to the battlefield Archaon the Everchosen. He also had 1 unit of Aspiring Champions, 5 units of Chaos Warriors, 2 units of Chaos Warriors with Halberds, and a unit of Chosen with Halberds, 2 Marauder Horse Master units, and finally 1 unit of the Hellfire Cannons. On my team, I had Orion as my general. I also had a Branch Wraith. I had a unit of Wildwood Rangers, 2 units of Eternal Guard. I had 2 units of Glade Guard, 3 units of War Dancers with Azrae Spears, and 2 units of Treekin. And finally, 1 unit of Way Watchers that I had up here.
Moving out!
So, my opponent started way over on the other side. This is the first time I've seen someone start over there on this map, actually. Most people rush towards the high ground. Archaon's just walking it. He's not on Dorgor. So I'm not entirely sure why, but my opponent felt the need to get his Hellfire Cannon around these trees. I kind of thought it could just shoot over them if he wanted it. I started moving my guys over into position over here. The original thought was to go into the trees, but seeing as how he was going towards that high ground, I kind of just turned towards the high ground.
Onward! Remember!
Here the Horse Masters started to get a little too close.
Quickly! Hear the horn!
I decided to spread my guys out too, since I noticed that Hellfire Cannon was getting close. If they were all clustered, it could do some serious damage.
Warriors forward! Setting forth!
Here I had my Way Watchers set up on the cliff here for some high ground.
Fire! This is the greatest trade! You'll see! The gods will reward us!
Seeing as how they were in the trees and I had a much clearer vision of their troops than they had of mine, I just allowed them to shoot my guys.
Hold!
I wasn't too keen on getting them out of there. And I moved my Glade Guard up here so they started shooting these Chaos Warriors. There was a spear by Orion. There I cast a Penumbral Pendulum. He put up the Flaming Sword upgrade here. I didn't really understand why he didn't do it where my treekin were, but whatever.
I will!
Those Way Watchers up on the cliff face definitely doing their part. And another Penumbral Pendulum on my opponent's line there. My Branch Wraith unfortunately got a bit surrounded here, so he started to waver. Here you can see my opponent started to blob up really well, and also Archaon engaged Orion here. You can see I had my Way Watcher shooting him from up above too, so I was definitely doing more damage to him than he was able to do to Orion. There you can see those Blade Guard got attacked by the Horse Masters since he kind of brought them back around and they started doing their part. I had finally gotten some Azrae War Dancers around to deal with the Hellfire Cannon. You can see the Chaos Dwarves trying desperately to hold out against those Elven ladies. Here he pulled Archaon out, and unfortunately my Way Watchers used up all their ammo so they couldn't continue to shoot him. Oh, metal! I love how Orion just picks up dudes. It's so cool. Here you can see I cast Orion's Hounds to catch up with some of those Chaos Warriors with halberds. Here was a healing spell. My Branch Wraith stopped routing, so he was able to cast some healing magic, and that pretty much broke my opponent's men's spirit. And they all broke and ran away right there, ending in a Pyrrhic victory for me. So, it was a Pyrrhic victory, so definitely a GG to my opponent, Phoenix Fire. On my side, you can see I brought a bit less than my opponent, about 100 less. It was primarily Orion that did well as my Wildwood Rangers. They just kicked ass the whole time. And my Way Watchers also helped being up there on the cliff. They got a lot of kills because they could snipe. My opponent's side, it was pretty much just his Hell Cannons that did really well. Other than that, his infantry got kind of close, some units of his infantry. But they didn't really do too hot against the Elven infantry. I think Elves right now are one of the more powerful races, and I'd say Warriors of Chaos are probably one of the weaker races, since they don't really have a lot of units on their roster compared to everyone else. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that battle replay video, and thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.